so funny, TSM?
Disco Bob, yeah, let's go. Disco Bob, let's go. Tune in to Disco Bob, YouTube right now, let's go. Hey, Disco hard, I don't mean to flex so hard, but you tuning in with Disco Bob. Disco hard, I don't mean to flex so hard, but you tuning in with Disco Bob. Disco hard, I don't mean to flex so hard, but you tuning in with Disco Bob. Disco hard, I don't mean to flex so hard.
Hello everyone, I hope everybody's awesome and safe out there. So, this is going to be a little bit of a different video. This ain't going to be a review video today. This video is not going to cost me no money. The only thing it's going to cost me is my time, so I don't have to run out and get a product. But anyway, what we're going to talk about, the pros and cons of being bald. So, when I was growing up, I always, I had through my teen years and when I was a kid, my hair was always curly. I was naturally curly and long. And I always wore it shoulder length. Even in high school, it was curly on the bottom. And I had a mullet at one time too. But back in high school, but I wore it was curly on, naturally curly. And then when I was 20 years old, I started getting receding hairline. And I'm thinking, oh no, I'm going to go bald. And unfortunately, probably about 21 is when I started really going bald. About 21, 22, I started really losing the hair on the top. So what I started doing, well, it was always stick on the sides, always stick, and then getting it cut, and going to the barber and stuff and getting it cut, a lot of money. But back in, 20 years ago, back in February of 2003, when we had that President's Day storm, we were it was a big storm, snowstorm, and we were stuck in the house for days. And I kept pondering the idea, what am I going to, what if I just shave it all off, and see what it looks like. Just shave the sides off, because I didn't have anything on the top at the time. So back in 2003, I didn't have any at all. So I thought, am I going to look right? So while I was stuck in the house, I had a pair of clippers. I just shaved it all off. Just cut it and just shaved the rest of it off and just used a razor for the rest of it. And I thought, well, that looks pretty good. That looks good like that. So I went back to work. We went back 3 or 4 days later because we were off for school for all them days. And everybody kept saying, boy, you look nice. Your hair, you look younger. You shaved your hair all off, shaved it off the sides. You look a lot better than you did. And I did. I was happy with it. And I've been doing it ever since. 2003. I've been doing it for 20 years now. So I really like it like this. It's so much easier. But we're going to talk about the pros and the cons about being bald. Well, the pros about being bald is no more shampoo. No more conditioner, no more brushes, no more combs, no more hair dryers, no more tangles, no more bedhead, no more morning hair, or however you say that. None of that. No more going to the barber to get your hair cut and it costs you a fortune. For me, 20 years ago, over 20 years ago, when I used to get my sides cut, it would cost me about $13, $14 just to get my sides cut going to the barber. That's expensive when you break it down my hair grew thick. Over time, man, that costs you money. That's expensive. I hate to see what it is now. It was 13 back then. I hate to see what it would be now. It would be a lot more. But those are definitely the pros. Not having to worry about anything with your hair or do anything with your hair or spend that money on shampoo or using shampoo and all that stuff. So that's definitely the pros. Well, unfortunately, the cons of it is you got to watch out for sunburn. Wear a hat when you're out in the sun. In the winter, you got to wear a hat because you don't have insulation. You have to watch your head if you walk in low places because you don't have that hair for covering. When I used to go in my basement at my old house, the ceilings were 6 feet high. You know, and the joists sat up probably a little bit, well, up to the floor joists, it was 6 feet. And them pipes stuck down, like some of them are 2-inch pipes would stick down, 4-inch pipes. A lot of times I'd smack my head, even though I'm 5'5", I'd smack my head on those pipes. Oh man, I'd cut my head all the time. I was clumsy like that. And that's one of the bad things about one of the cons about being bald is you got to watch cracking your head because you don't have nothing on it, you know. And another con is you're the first one to know if it rains because you can feel it on your head. A lot of people's hair can't feel it on their head, but I can feel it on my head. That's a con, you know, or a pro. That's a pro, but definitely a pro. But yeah, those are the cons. You got to watch your head. Watch out for the sunburn. Definitely sunburn. Wear a hat. Definitely watch out. You got to cover your head in the wintertime. Conks. So I do have to shave it, and I have to use shaving cream. But shaving cream costs nothing. You know, I go to the Dollar Tree, and I'll buy a can of it for, you know, $1.25. Or you can go other places and get it cheaper, you know. Shaving cream's cheap. And then I buy them dollar store razors, and they don't cost nothing. You know, they only cost, you know, I buy a whole bag of them, and they last me for a long time, them disposable razors. So, yeah, those are definitely the pros and the cons. I can't really think of any more, but definitely the cons are the sunburn's a big deal. Yeah, the sunburn and watching your head. So, yeah, definitely. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. This is a little bit different. So everybody have a good one. And thanks for watching. You guys are all awesome out there. So, hey, I would never go without, I'm happy the way I look. I love being bald. So, and one of the other pros, well, the other cons is being called a cue ball. Hey, I had a lot of them. I got them all, but that's all right. So, hey, everybody have a good one, and thanks for watching. You guys are all awesome out there, and thank you so much for your support, everyone. You guys are all cool. You guys are all awesome. Have a good one, everyone.
What's so funny, TSM?